So, as you can see on screen right now, we have two vehicles. One that needs a little bit of work, and the other is set for racing. Well, the Beater Moonhawk's not parked in the garage bay, so that's obviously not the car getting worked on. Yeah, we're working on the old tried and true tow rig, the work rig. Right now, this thing's loaded with a 7.3 Power Stroke, 5-speed manual. It's got ZF5 in it, and it is a good truck. But the mod's kind of broken right now, and it won't let me put the crazy rev limiter in it, and it's stuck at 3,500. Let me demonstrate what I'm talking about here. All right, so, huh? What? Hold on. Something right here. I could have sworn. Oh. Never mind. I guess I'm just retarded. I don't know how I fixed the mod, but I guess it works now. Well, we made it to the track. That thing pulls way better now. We're going to run the Moonhawk first because I'm really curious about how it runs with a small block now, because last time you saw this car, it had that freaking big block with the train blower, and it made 8,000 horsepower, and it was undrivable, and then I cooked the motor. So, this is on sport tires. I don't know if it's going to work. We're going to give it a shot. Come on, car. Using the trans brake to... $11.75, and it was a horrible pass. Video, my mic stopped working, so I'm just going to summarize what happened. I fixed the gear ratio, I put nitrous on the car, I tuned it up a little bit, and I lined it back up on the track, and I realized this thing was probably going to wheelie hard and run way better. So let's start with doing the burnout. I had also put better tires on the back, so I didn't want to do a burnout. But I lined her up after the car's bouncing around trying to get on the trans brake. Finally had a good launch. I think I said "oh yeah" right there, I'm not too sure. Oh yeah, that was a good pass. That was 11:46 or something like that. I didn't really look. And then I went back to run it on the old nitrous. After trying to get it to wheelie. Honestly, the car handles like a nun carrying a water mattress. Actually, it's worse than that. It's like a nun carrying a bowling ball on a waterbed. It's not good. Eventually, I'll do the suspension on that car. Maybe you'll see that in a future episode, and maybe we'll put another motor in it. Lining her back up. I decided to do a trans brake burnout. But one brake pulls harder than the other, so it just decided to pull me directly to the right for no apparent reason. Purge the nitrous. using the trans brake. Decided I thought the trans brake wasn't working. It turned out I was hitting the wrong button. Car was stalling higher on the converter. And it finally did what I've been trying to do with this car reliably. 10.5. Went 10.53 at like 110, 113, something like that. It was pretty good. And it was fast enough to the point where I couldn't use the first turn off anymore. If there's one thing I want to change about this car, it's the exhaust. The whole straight pipe duals out the back is cool, and it does pop and do all that cool stuff, but I want my side pipes back. That was my favorite part about this car was those giant side pipes. You can hear me talking. I have no idea what I was saying, though. After messing around with my keyboard, figuring out that I had the glitch where I have to press shift before hitting every key, I went and got in the 7.3, the old tow rig, and fired her up. Listen to her. Oh, that turbo. I love it. Alright, so look at this sucker lined up here. Give her a little Bernie. I had to cut out the whole part of where I worked on the truck. All I did was put an exhaust on it, put a turbo on it, and built the top end of the motor. And that's about it. I just needed to make it reliable enough to where it made power and blew black smoke, and I achieved that. This first pass, I decided to not power shift it, blow up my ZF5. And then I remembered that it is a ZF5 and it's not a Chevrolet transmission, so it won't blow up. It went 1560 something. Last time I drag raced this truck, I think it went like 17? Somewhere in there? Maybe? Oh yeah, getting a little sideways. Look at that 3-4 bang shift. I love the sound of that new turbo I put on it. It whistles so good. It's amazing. I love it. Brakes work really good. A little too good. Alright, now here's the fun part where I try to figure out what I said for the outro. Little rev limiter bash to finish her off. Alright, well, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. If you have any ideas on what I should do next, comment down below and let me know. I'll see you on the next one.